Well, first at 9, we're getting a look at how many of you showed up to vote yesterday during the midterm elections.
Our Josh Gant is breaking down the numbers from around the state. Josh.
Yeah, the unofficial turnout is just over 38% statewide. That number may be closer to 40% if all the votes are certified next week. That's according to Secretary of State John Merrill. Merrill initially predicted we could see 45 to 50% voter turnout, but he tells us enthusiasm for some of the candidates and races across the state were not very strong compared to the last election cycle. Only 1.4 million of the state's over 3.6 million registered voters showed up to the polls yesterday. Turnout isn't typically high during non-presidential years, but Merrill was expecting more Democrats to show up at the polls, which have happened in recent midterm elections.
I anticipated that we would have a greater level of enthusiasm from Democrats and from Libertarians since they were fielding candidates in so many races across the state. Unfortunately, for those individual candidates and for those parties, that was not the case.
Now, some of the state's largest counties like Mobile, Madison, Tuscaloosa, and Montgomery saw fewer than 40% of voters show up. Jefferson and Shelby counties doing a little better at just over 40%. Merrill says even though turnout was low, this is the highest number of votes in state history for a midterm election.